Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Foundation Fridays. Today's video is going to be on a new foundation in the drugstore, and if you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe right down below if you guys are new here, and also don't forget to hit that little notification bell. That way you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. So let's just get started with this video. So the foundation I am going to be reviewing today is a drugstore one, and it's the new LA Girl Pro.Matte High Definition Long Wear Foundation. I did get two shades, and I got medium beige and I got light tan. The reason why is because on the Ulta website, the shade range was really weird, and the one that I normally get is usually a beige, but when I looked at it online, it looked way lighter. And I did see a video that Juicy Jazz did, and she got the beige one and it was way too white for her, and we're probably around, maybe I might be a slight bit darker than she is, but the beige was too light for her. So I was like, okay, let me get either the medium beige or the light tan. I'm thinking the light tan might be a little too dark for me. I don't know. I did test them on the back of my hand, but that was yesterday. So when I was on the Ulta website, the shade ranges on these are really weird on the website because they're not true to color. I am on the website right now, Ulta's website, and I'm going to show you how beige looks here. So this is the way beige looks. It's on that one right in the middle. That's it right there. That's beige. So you would think that would be the correct color, because I noticed when she tried it, it was way too light for her, and I think she had beige and I think she had natural. And one of the shades I got was medium beige, which is right there in the middle, which doesn't look medium beige to me, which it definitely looks maybe a little bit more tan. So this is the light tan shade here, and then if I just move it over a little, and that's the medium beige, which almost looks just like the light tan. So these shades are a little deceiving, so just remember that if you're purchasing this online. And also it only has 8 colors. 8 colors is definitely not going to help anybody out. I mean, I think a lot of people are not going to be able to find their shades with this foundation, so hopefully they will be coming out with more shades. Usually, like I say, a lot of brands just come out with a few shades, and then what they do is come out later on with the rest of the shades. I don't know why they do this, but this is something that they do a lot of times in the drugstore. So I feel like they should just come out with the whole range and call it a day, because you have everybody that wants to wear their shade or wear the foundation. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so going back into the foundations now, I just want to read off the claims of the foundation really quickly. LA Girl's Pro Matte Foundation evens out skin tone with a soft suede matte finish. The long-wearing formula is lightweight and is a medium to full coverage foundation, provides complete natural-looking coverage and evens skin tone. It says here that it is a long wearing foundation, and you guys know I will be wearing this throughout the day. I do have to go get my nails done today, so I am going outside. Oh my god, it's gonna be like 90 degrees here today. I know we barely get winter here, but still 90 degrees in February, like this is beach days, and I'm not ready for the beach day yet. But I'm just gonna place this right on my cheeks with my finger, and the shade that I am using is the medium beige, just because. Let's try the light tan. So the light tan is too dark for me. That won't work. It might work when I'm tan in the summer, but definitely not for right now. And before I start, I did use my NYX Total Control Primer to prep my skin. And I am going to go in with my Beauty Blender. And I'm just going to use it on this side. And I did break out with a blemish right there. You guys probably can see it, but I just broke out yesterday, so I'm stressed out about it. So let's see if that covers this up. So this is definitely a matte foundation. As you guys can see, it's matte. It almost has a powder feel to it, but it's not heavy on the skin at all. But I think I want to go in with a little bit more just on that side to cover it up. So now I'm going to go in this side. Okay, so far it gives me a really nice coverage. This pimple just probably needs a little bit more coverage and that's it. I normally would go in with a color corrector, but for the sake of the video, I didn't want to compromise the foundation. So I'm just going to go in a little bit on top of that, and that's probably the best I'm going to get as far as like coverage, because if you keep like putting foundation over the pimple, it's going to start looking like really cakey and stuff. So I don't want it to look like that. But right now, I like the way it's setting on the skin. It definitely doesn't need a long time to set. It dries down really quickly and really matte. It almost feels like a powder foundation. Like I don't even need probably to set it with powder. It's not tacky. It's not sticky at all. It's already dried down, to be honest with you guys. So that's good. It dries down pretty quickly. There's no dewiness to this foundation. You are going to get a pure matte foundation. So if you don't like a matte foundation, this is probably not going to be for you, because this is not dewy at all, unless you put like maybe some oil in it or something. Maybe when I use it, I might do that. I might just put like some oil drops, just because I don't like to be a full matte. I like to look a little bit more dewy now. So far the foundation looks really good, guys. It looks really matte, but it doesn't look matte where you look like dry and kind of like cakey. It doesn't look like that at all. And it dries down really nicely. Like I said, it's not tacky at all or anything on my skin. It kind of dries quick. Like I was a little shocked that it dried down so quick. So what I'm going to do now is just finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. So guys, I'm back and I'm with Rocky here. He doesn't want to look at you guys. He's been like so depressed today. I don't know what's going on. Why are you so depressed today? I've been here all day and you're still depressed. Why? Because I didn't give you that cracker earlier? Is that because I did not give you the cracker? Okay guys, I finished all my makeup. It's 12:32 right now, and so far I really like the foundation. Thank God this shade matched me pretty nicely, and the foundation is really nice. It is really matte, so I am going to spray it with a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus, just because I feel like it's really matte right now and I just need to set everything in. So to be honest with you guys, when I was using my powder to set my foundation, I really didn't need to put powder on my foundation, and I just did it out of habit because that's what I do all the time. But I felt like I didn't really need to set it just because the foundation is really matte and it kind of set down like a powder. I don't know, for me, that's the way it felt on my skin. So I'm going to keep the foundation on for around 6 hours and see how it looks. I think that'll give us like the real test on if it truly stays really matte, and if it's kind of long wear. So usually around the 6th or 7th hour is when you either see it doing really well or it's starting to like break up and get cakey. So I will be back with you guys in a little bit. I'm going to go get my nails done, and I will see you guys back here around 6:30. Okay guys, I'm back and it is now 6:40 in the evening. I did do a couple of things outside today too. I just want to mention that to you guys because it was really hot here today. It's like 88 degrees. I got my nails done, and I just had to run a couple of errands. So I'm pretty impressed with this foundation. I feel like it really held up. And if you guys can tell, there's no oils on my skin whatsoever at all, not even in my T-zone, which normally around the 6th hour, that's when I see the oiliness coming through. Nothing like that. It did not settle into my fine lines. Like I have some fine lines here. No settling into that. No settling into the smile lines. Pretty much this foundation really worked well for me. I love that it's matte. That's first and foremost. I do like that you don't need a lot of powder with this foundation, and I definitely feel like it's going to be long wearing as well, just because it has been over 6.5 hours, and this is the mark when you kind of see the foundation breaking down, and it's not doing that at all. Like even on my chin, and that's where I notice I get most of my breakdown on the foundation is around my chin and my mouth area. I feel like that's because I'm always talking, but there's no breakdown at all. The foundation still looks good. I'm not sure if I told you guys in the beginning that this is only $8 in Ulta or in the drugstore. And I feel like this is such a good price point for a good foundation. One thing I do have to say about this foundation that I mentioned in the beginning is that I don't like the shade ranges on this. You only have 8 shades to pick from, which is totally not enough for everybody. So hopefully they change that soon. And also they really need to do a better job on the websites with describing the shades, because I showed you guys earlier how that looks. So looks can be a little deceiving. So if you guys are my shade, and I'm going to reference MAC here, I'm usually a NC 25 during the winter and an NC 30 during the summer. So I feel like that's like medium to medium beige. So I'm using, like I said, the medium beige. So the medium beige worked well for me. And probably in the summer when I'm a little more tan, I definitely will go with the light tan shade. So that is it for this Foundation Friday. Please don't forget to leave me down below in the comments what foundations you guys want me to do next. I always appreciate that. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys. Bye.